Speaking of young actors, I guess that might be the theme of today. Speaking of young actors and actresses, we got news that Sadie Sink, who we've known for a while now, is going to be in Brand New Day. It was announced yesterday that she's also going to be in Secret Wars, which is coming out in December of 2027. So it's not official for Doomsday. I think they're going to go the route of like nobody from the spot from Brand New Day is going to be in Doomsday. I think that's probably what they're going to do. Um, and then there are rumors, by the way, that Tobey Maguire is going to be in Doomsday. I don't know if we want to dive into that or anything, but right now let's stick with Sadie Sink. Sadie Sink. It's still not been announced which character she's going to be. So I guess the first question before we go to the whole Secret Wars route is, who do you think she's going to play?
Yeah, I mean, I really for a long time didn't have an answer because saying she's in a Spider-Man movie, like, I mean, she could be a billion different people. Obviously, there's some top guesses. A lot of people like to say maybe she's, because Zendaya's character is MJ, maybe she's Mary Jane, because the red hair and stuff, people think. But I think if anything, her being in a movie like Secret Wars gives a little bit more direction as who she's going to be. The whole idea or concept, from my understanding of Secret Wars, is all these different superheroes are on this one planet called Battle World, and they're basically fighting each other. So that almost makes me think, okay, Sadie Sink has to be some sort of a superhero, and my mind, because it's a Spider-Man movie, immediately jumps to her being Spider-Gwen, some sort of Gwen Stacy, Spider-Gwen um, variant. So that's kind of where my mind was at when I saw that she's in Secret Wars. I'm like, okay, she's going to be Spider Woman. So, do you agree?
I think the second she was announced, I was like, oh, she's going to be Gwen Stacy. I like I
Mhm.
and we could be wrong, I guess, but yeah, I think that it was obvious, and people were saying the hair color, like, oh, she's a redhead, so maybe. But Zendaya is MJ. They made that clear, like especially even you have the No Way Home scene
They said
where they're
Watson.
like, like MJ, and then oh, Mary Jane, no, Michelle Jones, like it's yeah. Um, so she is quite literally Peter's MJ. So this isn't. I don't think it's a new MJ, and yeah, I think it's Gwen. So and then I agree with what you said that it's likely a Spider Gwen they'll have her fight, which that'll be cool. So first we have Sadie Sink fighting Vecna, and then we have Sadie Sink fighting in the MCU. So that'll be pretty dope.
Look, the only other option that kind of comes to my mind, which I don't think is the case, but in Spider-Man Brand New Day, we do have a lot of different superheroes. We have the Hulk in it, we got Punisher, we got Spider-Man. The only other big redhead character outside of like Black Widow, which I don't even know if she's redhead in the comics, probably. The only other big redhead character I think of is like Jean Grey from the X-Men. What if it's I don't know. That's the only other
Trying to tie it in there.
maybe,
I mean,
but
that'd be so awesome. I would love that. That would be. It's you just got my hopes up because I don't. That'd be
well,
sick, but I don't
she'd
know if
be
that's.
it would be great because I would love to see when they reboot the X-Men a young X-Men cast, the whole idea of these being students or that are going through huge developmental periods, the whole idea of getting a mutant gene is a metaphor for going through puberty. So, I mean, I think having like teenagers or people that look like teenagers, she's probably a little bit older now, playing the X-Men would be great. But, this is all just a random speculation that probably isn't the case because it seems like a little much for a Spider-Man movie.
Now I got to look up if Jean Grey and Spider Man ever how many times they interacted in comics.
Probably a ton. Never everyone's
I
interacted with
guess
everyone.
everyone's interacted. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But
But no,
that's
it's hey,
exciting.
that's cool. I like that theory a lot. And yeah, we're probably right that it's Gwen, but that'd be so cool if it was Jean.
Now,
That'd be
now
very cool.
I said to you a few weeks ago that I think Sadie Sink has the most potential out of all the Stranger Things kids to be a movie star, film like the biggest star out of all them. So to hear that she's going to be in probably one of the highest grossing movies of all time
If
just
not
means
the.
I'm right about another thing.
Yeah, I think yeah, I think the obviously Stranger Things, but the Taylor Swift music video was probably the thing that put her on the map for like all the Swifties. That was a big thing for her, and then of course 2022 with Running Up the Hill was iconic. Everyone and their grandma knows about that, and she put on the performance of a lifetime. Um,
And then
And yeah, I think
she did The Whale also. That movie The Whale. I don't know if you saw that, but
yep,
another great performance by her right around the same time as the All Too Well. I think that's the Taylor Swift song, All Too Well music video. So
yep.
we'll see. I'm rooting
I
for
think,
her.
yeah, I think you're right about that because the competition for that is Caleb McLaughlin. Like I don't know.
I mean,
I think it's
Millie Bobby Brown.
yeah, but what's she been in? Like what movies? What hit movies has she been in?
A lot of Netflix stuff. She did that Enola Holmes thing. She just did that movie the Russo brothers directed. I'm forgetting the name,
All right, so
but
maybe I don't know ball when it comes to Millie Bobby Brown, but you know what? I agree. I agree with your take. I agree with your take
yeah,
about Sadie Sink.
yeah.
Even
I
though,
think she's better.
yeah, she's great. They're all great. They're all great. Um, so yeah, that's Sadie Sink, and then how about so Secret Wars? We don't have the list in front of us, but there have been a few names confirmed for Secret Wars. I know RDJ is one of them, Anthony Mackie is one of them. Some of the Fantastic Four are in that, and Sadie Sink. So that it's kind of crazy that like all these guys who have been established, all these people who have been established, and then Sadie Sink. Like it's
But we don't even know if Tom Holland's in it. So,
and we don't officially know who Sadie Sink's playing. I don't know. It is kind of crazy.
it's kind of a random report to come out, but definitely gets me excited. So
Yeah, no, it's pretty awesome. Great for her. Great for her.